I'm Daniel Woods. I am a lawyer, and in the next couple minutes I'm going to respond to the question, how will our property and debts get divided? In Utah, the general rule is that a spouse will get to keep his or her separate property, and the marital property will be split 50-50 between husband and wife. Separate property is property that an individual owned prior to getting married and brought into the marriage. Separate property is also property that an individual during the marriage is given specifically to him or her as a gift, or money or property that an individual inherits. So property inherited or property received by gift during marriage, and any property brought into the marriage would typically be considered separate property. There are exceptions to that. If you get a big chunk of change as an inheritance and you go deposit it in a joint bank account and you and your spouse use that money, it's probable that a court would consider that money to be commingled and basically converted into marital property. But that's how it works. Separate property, each spouse keeps their own. Marital property, you split 50-50. There's no specific calculation for dividing debts when people get divorced. The law is just that it be fair and equitable. So, if someone ends up with more property, they likely will end up with more debt. If you get one car, you'll likely get the debt left on that vehicle. If your spouse gets another car, they'll likely take that vehicle subject to any loan payments that remain. And courts just try to be fair and equitable in dividing property. An easy way to do it is to make an Excel spreadsheet of all your major items of personal property, and you and your spouse can sit down and choose. You choose one, he or she chooses an item of property, you choose an item of property, they choose an item of property, and you just go through in that fashion and just practically divide up the things that you own. I want to help my clients obtain professional, quality, attentive legal services that are affordable. And I offer a free consultation for 30 minutes and welcome your phone call.